Father's Day Sunday. It's always the U.S. Open day. It's always the final day of the U.S. Open. And I hope you had a good Father's Day. I had an excellent Father's Day, my second Father's Day. First one where she's really like coherent about what's going on. She's not just an infant, but so I had a fantastic day. I did get to watch the golf. I'll tell you who didn't have a good day. Rory. Rory did not have a good day on the golf course yesterday as he choked away another major championship. The first one that he had it. I mean, he had it. He choked it away. He did the putt on 18 that he missed. It was more difficult of a putt than it looked like. But let's be real. It's a 3-foot putt. You have to make it. You're a professional golfer. You're one of the best golfers in the world. You're supposed to be a generational talent. You have to make that putt. The pressure got to him. He aimed, if you looked at it, he aimed the putt a couple inches to the left of the cup, and it just turned right, and he missed it. But that's not even the problem. The problem is he missed another one on 16. And even with those two misses, Dechambeau, who ended up winning the tournament, his second U.S. Open, gave him every opportunity to recover and still win. I mean, they both flubbed their tee shots on 18. Dechambeau came into the day with a 3-shot lead. McIlroy came storming back on the front line. He ended up passing him. At one point, McIlroy had a 2-shot lead from the field. Tony Finau was tied with Dechambeau. And then Rory missed the putt and then Dechambeau got it within one stroke. Rory missed the putt on 16, and that tied it because Dechambeau was one hole behind him. So the whole time, the whole drama being filled up with everything going on was that Dechambeau's right there, and those whole locations, the tees and the greens are right there. And then you got down to 18. They're tied on 18, going into 18. Dechambeau's on 17. Rory's going in, teeing off on 18. They're tied. And Rory just hits it way right into the kind of the sand cart path type of situation where it's like dirt and patches of grass, and it's right in front of a big patch of grass. And then he somehow gets it up in between the bunkers. He got lucky. His second shot, Rory got lucky on his second shot. To not have it go into the bunkers, he got lucky. His third shot, his chip was excellent. Put him within 3 feet of the cup. He was going to put the pressure back on Dechambeau coming into 18 because before Rory missed that putt on 18, Dechambeau had already shanked his drive on 18. So you got Dechambeau's in trouble. Rory has a 3-foot putt, and it looks like Rory's going to win the tournament. He misses the putt. Dechambeau hits one into the bunker in front of the green, a bunker that all week, not a single player that landed in that bunker got up and down. Not a single player. So it still looked okay. We're gonna have a playoff here. See, unless he can be the only player all week to get up and down from that bunker on 18 in front of the green, it's gonna be a playoff. And then Dechambeau hits one of the great bunker shots you'll ever see within 3 feet of the cup. And he does not miss this 3-foot putt. And he's your U.S. Open champion. His second U.S. Open. Rory has finished top 10 25 times in majors without winning. He's finished top 5 12 times without winning. He's about as cursed a golfer as you can have. Probably as cursed a golfers that we've had since Phil and before him, Greg Norman. Now they were going to win their first one. They took a long time to win their first. Rory got his 4 early on, 2011 through 2014. U.S. Open is included in there, 2011 U.S. Open. But he has had some tough luck, and it looked like he just tightened up. I don't know what he did, if he lost focus on 16, but that one on 16 is a killer. Because now after he misses that, he's chasing him. Because even when Rory screwed up on 18 with the tee shot, he got let back in. He knew going into that putt that Dechambeau was already in trouble. So if he makes that putt, you go into a playoff. I didn't play the hole I wanted to play, but I got it up here. I figured it out. Now I have a 3-foot putt. Get into the clubhouse, and we'll go play a playoff. And when he misses that putt, you're like, oh, no. But then even after he misses the putt, DeChambeau puts it in the bunker, and he becomes and he has to be the only player all week to go up and down to win the tournament. So you still think you're going to the playoff. And he puts it within 3 feet of the cup. One of the all-time bunker shots right there. And Bryson Dechambeau has really spun around his image. He is a live golfer. He's not on the Olympic team. There's now a bit of an uproar about that. He's ineligible for the Olympic team. But that bunker shot will go down in history as one of the great ones. He's got a connection to Payne Stewart, who, of course, won at that course. So, but as far as where does Rory go from here? And then Rory, of course, he didn't speak to the media. He basically watched the DeChambeau putt it out, and he just bounced out of the area. He walked out the door. You got him on. You have him on camera here. He's watching, and then he bounces out the door right to his car, and he's gone. I don't blame him, to be honest with you. I don't blame him for leaving. I mean, that's just a crushing loss. Crushing. It's been a while since Rory's won. He's the face of the PGA Tour. He fought against the live thing. Him and Tiger. And to have him lose to a live golfer like that, missing putts, because he didn't, DeChambeau didn't win the tournament as much as Rory lost it, I think. Now, Rory, again, coming into the day, Bryson had a 3-shot lead. But Rory fought back. That most of that back nine was played with Rory in front until you got to the last 4 or so holes, and Bryson just he bested him by 1 shot. Rory shot a 65, 72, 69, and 69 for the week, 275, and DeChambeau shot 67, 69, 67, 71, 274. The rest of the top 10, yeah, it's littered with Americans. You have Tony Finau, who had an excellent tournament. You have Cantlay, who was just as good. Hideki Matsuyama, who you haven't really seen much of in the last couple of years. Schauffele, Henley, Davis Thompson, 9th. It was a good day for the Americans. They won the tournament, but, Rory's a fan favorite. And where does Rory go from here? I don't know where he goes from here. Back 10, 12, 13 years ago, Rory burst onto the scene. He was going to be the next big thing. The next all-time great. Won 4 majors right there from 2011 to 2014. And then he just run into some bad luck all over the place. We'll see how he does at the Open Championship. That, he's won that twice. But he's been waiting and trying to get another U.S. Open under his belt. And this was his chance, and he had it within his grasp, and he let it slip through his fingers. 2 3-foot putts missed in the final 3 holes. And then the guy that won even missed one. So Bryson DeChambeau, your 2024 124th U.S. Open champion at Pinehurst. It wasn't great golf, but it was definitely great drama. Give him that. The golf it left much to be desired, the golf. Sometimes you like seeing golf like that, though. A little bit somewhat like you hit it. Because I always say, I said, nobody's good at golf. Besides, put the pros aside. People are always like, oh, you play golf? Are you any good? No. Nobody's good. It takes years to become bad at golf. You're just embarrassing you're embarrassing yourself the first couple of years. Then it takes years to become bad. When you're bad is when you're making progress. But when you watch these guys play, it's crazy. So to see them flub and buckle under the pressure a little bit, sometimes it feels good to see that. But you don't want to see what you saw with Rory. He just recently got divorced, and now he's got this. I mean, just a bad day. A bad day for Rory. A good day for Bryson DeChambeau. He is your U.S. Open champion. I hope everybody had a good Father's Day. We'll talk to you later, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe. And visit our website. You can leave a review on our website. You can also leave a review on Apple iTunes, on YouTube, anywhere. Comment in the section, whatever you'd like to do. I'm Bob Walters. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. See ya.